All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
We start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Yahawashi, BAHASHAM, double honors to the apostles, double honors to the elders of Greatmillstone, Yahawah, Yahawashi, bracket thumbs to the whole elect, Shalom, Shalom. Two brothers out here at the GMS Kansas City Church, Brother Taziar Bunyamia,
Brother Yarab and Yahawah.
And you know, through the spirit, we ended up having camp yesterday. You know, brothers got things to do, so you know, me and the brother, you know, still wanted to you know, get out and still push the work of the Lord, you know, with this free day that we have, and you know, the Wadi Yahawah by Shah for letting us do so. But in this lesson, we don't really have a title lined up, but we're going to go into offenses, man. Offenses of the world. You know, these are things that Yahawashi spoke of when he was in his incarnation, and these are things that you're constantly going to experience when you come into the truth, when you start to live your life in a righteous manner, man. And it doesn't have to be anything that you've done wrong, any situations that you caused. Some people are just destined to get condemned. You understand? So we can't take a lot of these offenses in the world personal, because Yahawah Bashim Yahshua is using us to mark these people, man. If somebody does you wrong, somebody steals from you, you know, somebody damages your car, damages your house, whatever it may be, man, you can't see it as, you know, the Lord just straight punishing you, because at the end of the day, they're gonna get punished.
Yep.
At the end of the day, they don't have salvation offered unto them. So that's why the Lord puts us in circumstances where we do get offended, we do get pissed off, we do get treated bad, man. You don't think Yahawah Bashim Yahshua sees that?
Yep. That's right, bro.
Yeah, if you got anything.
I got some rock behind you. You can start it.
Yeah. That's right.
You do it first?
Yeah.
All right, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, or Sirach, chapter 2, starting at verse 1. It says, "My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, Yahawah prepare thy soul for temptation." Yeah. And, you know, really, it's a lot of times it's a temptation to really fuck a nigga up, man. Yeah. Yep. You see, because when you come into the truth, you have to master the art of taking the low, man. Master the art of taking the low is sometimes holding your tongue, sometimes refraining from breaking a nigga jaw, man. Yeah. Sometimes refraining from stomping a nigga out. Yep. See what I'm saying? This is what it's all about, man. So not only do we have different diverse temptations as far as, you know, certain spiritual challenges that we have with ourselves, you know, we all have different things that we, like, you know, we got to work on, but we get tempted by the world, man. Yeah. Because it's easy to fucking send a nigga to the spirit world, man. Yeah. But it's harder to hold your peace and let shit go. That word temptation really is twofold for discipline as well. You know, there's a temptation of women, there's a temptation of things that may have been a problem for you in the world, and then there's a discipline to, you know, remember what we represent, you know, and the scriptures tell us to abstain from the appearance of evil. So the Lord really does have us in a lower state just by waking us up, because we realized that we were kings. We realized what our birthright is, but then you gotta walk around in the world and give these people everything. Basically, you have to, like, take the load, and the Lord, that's one of the ways the Lord is purifying us, man. Yeah. You know, it's not just the hell we catch. The Lord is like, look, you are in prison, man. And you got the truth, but now you see, you know, what I'm doing to you, you know? Right. And you got to take the load. And basically, we have to kind of, like, bow to these heathen, man. Yes. Knowing who we are. Yeah. And that's part of it, man. You know, this is the exercise, how we get big, man. Yeah. And we doing it for, Lord willing, a prize and a gift at the end. You know? Yeah, because Lord willing, we be the elect. We are high-level spirits, man. Yeah. We not average men. Right. We ain't I was talking to the brother Mataj in Chicago. You say we ain't ordinary people like John Legend say. Yeah, we ain't ordinary people. Right. See what I'm saying? So the fact that you have to take the load to a fucking nigga woman. Right. You got to take the load to a fucking Edomite bitch. You got to take the load to a homeless nigga. Yeah. You got to take the load to a fucking tow truck driver.
Right. Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got
A
you gotta take,
backless,
yeah.
homosexual.
Yeah.
You literally just
Right.
have to like bow to these people, man.
Right.
And then now you see why the scriptures described us being in chains of darkness.
Yeah, con.
You know,
Yeah.
what the brother described, we are the highest level spirits.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
But why do we look like regular men? Why we suffer from joint pains and
yeah,
all kind of other bullshit? Because the Lord put us in chains of darkness, man.
Yeah, you got a fucking women boss.
Right.
You can't tell her to fucking shut. You can't tell her to shut her dumb ass up.
Yeah, kind.
Some Jake might even have Momo bosses, man.
Yeah.
And that's a temptation not to put these motherfuckers and fuck these people up, man.
Right.
But once again, these people are wired to offend the men of the Lord because we are wired to be contrary to this world, man.
Right.
Not even off anything that you've done, just by you walking into the room.
Mm-hmm.
Just by you talking to a girl with her friend gonna get offended just because how you look and try to fuck that up and cause offense.
Yep.
But you see, once again, as we're gonna keep repeating in this lesson, we don't take these things personal because this is Yahawashi working through us, man.
Yeah.
Because the same way that people are gonna offend us and cause judgment is the same way that people are gonna help us.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? The people are gonna look out for us. People are gonna provide for us and get their salvation shield just by helping men of the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
So it ain't all bad, man.
Right. Man. And just remember, we almost out of here, man. You know. Mm-hmm. That's one good way to look at it. But I'll keep going in Sirach 2. It says, verse 2: set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble.
Yeah, you got it up.
All right. So, that's another basically way of saying, hey man, be disciplined. All right. Read your surroundings.
Yes.
Be circumspect.
Yes.
I understand you know who you are now, and it's vexing that you got to walk around with a bunch of heathen and people cutting you off in traffic and just talking shit, man.
Yeah.
Like, you send the man in you or the king in you, like, you know who the fuck I am? I will split you in half. That's how you be wanting to rile up. But the Lord left the scriptures down the way He did for a reason, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yahawashi just straight up told her, look, the world gonna hate you, man.
Yeah.
Straight up. Don't even try to think you gonna just move through the world, slide through. No.
Right.
It's gonna be friction, man, and it's designed that way because I'm set against this world. And if you with me, you can be set against this world too, and that's gonna come with friction and vexations,
Mm-hmm.
But verse 3 it says, "Cleave unto Him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end."
Mm-hmm.
All right, and see that's the big thing, man. You could do all of this. You can have the most discipline all the way into the end. If you get tired and get weak, man, then you're not going to be increased.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's why we build each other up. We hold each other accountable to the best of our ability, and we make sure brothers are strong, not just, physically, but mentally and spiritually, man.
Yep. A good example that I, want to bring into this topic is Joseph in Egypt, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't get offended more than a Jake that's sold by his own brothers, man. See what I'm saying? Jake was literally sold by his own family into slavery just because of jealousy they had. See, so it's nothing new for the men of the Lord to be dealing with offenses. But see, Joseph, he didn't bug out. Joseph didn't say F the Lord. Joseph didn't give up on his life just because, his family turned his back on him. He kept going. And guess what? The Lord increased him to the point where the same brothers that offended him came begging for help and mercy from him.
Right.
You see? And that's what it's gonna be here now, Jacob's trouble, man.
Right.
A lot of these women that offended brothers, whether you know them or not, Lord gonna have it to where they gonna come back begging for help, man.
Yep.
See, begging to get in your good graces.
Uh-huh.
But if you keep your head down and do what you need to do and understand that this is the will of Yahawashi, you're gonna see that increase.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna see they decrease, man.
Right.
You can get that sheep in the midst of wolves.
Yep.
Because hey man, we in the world of fucking self-centered people. As the scriptures say, the love of many shall wax cold, man. A lot of people don't. Let's just be real, man. People don't give a fuck about your feelings, man.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just be real. The nigga woman, the woman you love so much, it's nothing for her to commit adultery, man.
Right.
It's nothing for her to make you feel bad. It's nothing for a fucking tow truck driver to ruin your night, man.
Yeah, yeah.
It's nothing for a fucking nigga to ruin your night, man.
Cause we really are in the valley of the shadow of death. That bitch can get online, go on TikTok, and get 1 million people supporting her about her some fuck shit she did on you, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
But this is Matthew chapter 10, verse 16. It says, "Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves.
Mm-hmm.
Be therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves."
Wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Because as we were going into earlier in the lesson, we have those temptations. See what I'm saying? Sometimes you had a temptation of fucking elbowing a nigga in they fucking head, man. Or fucking choking a bitch out.
Yeah. Yeah. They be really thinking about it, man.
Yeah, but
You know?
that's the Lord also building up our conflict resolution skills.
Yeah,
Cause certain more battles can be won with your words than with your hands, man.
Yeah,
and that's all up here.
Yep.
When you're able to use this to your advantage, there's really nothing that these people can do to do to you.
Yeah.
How you doing? We kind of doing something right now. Yeah. Thank you.
All right,
Thank you. Nah, you're all right.
Yeah.
Esau coming up. That's Satan, man.
How are you?
Why you want to come up to us?
But that's the spirit you said that. When you said that earlier, like these people don't really like you like that. Like they not here for you.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, when you see it, it's just the fakest surface level shit in the world, bro. It's this plastic ass smile.
Plastic,
like Stepford Wives people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like this shit, and once the Lord opened your eyes to this, man, it really vexes you.
Yep.
Now you see why we had to get wisdom,
right?
And counsel on how to move in this world,
right?
Today.
Yeah, because if we wasn't seasoned, we'd be like, "Fuck you, Edomite, get the fuck out of here." You see us doing something, nigga.
Yeah.
But no, we just kept it cool. Hey, we kind of busy right now. That's what it is. You got to use your words. You got to use your mind, Jake.
Yeah.
How many niggas is in jail right now because they made an emotional decision off of a offense.
Right.
You just can't move off your first 16, man.
Mm-hmm.
Men of wisdom think things through.
Right.
But
That's
you
right,
got
brother.
it. You got it.
I'll
read it again.
This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 16. "Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves." All right. And so, a serpent, basically the symbol of the serpent is synonymous with wisdom. All right. You see Yahawashi get represented as that serpent. In the days of Moses, he had that staff that was the serpent staff, man.
Yeah.
It's basically is stood for wisdom. And that's our main offense and our main defense, man. It's wisdom, man. It's knowing the correct decisions to make in the timing that you have to make them.
Right.
And that's all through the spirit, of course. And you don't get wisdom for free. You have to be invested in Yahawashi.
Yes.
Like the average niggas in the world can't just read the Bible and study and look up shit on YouTube, and get profound wisdom, man.
Mm-hmm.
Our wisdom is a cut above everything else because it's a live, ongoing wisdom.
Yeah. Yeah.
A spirit can just put something on you in the middle of a situation you didn't know how to handle before, but you just handled it.
Right. Yep.
That ain't the kind of shit you can just study for, man.
Yep. Once you get it, you're going to be put in situations where you have to daily apply it.
Right.
Daily apply it.
Right.
See, a lot of you Jakes ain't doing that, man.
Right.
And a lot of you, you got it.
I was going to say that the Lord wouldn't tell us to be as harmless as doves if that wisdom wasn't going to be effective.
Yep.
That's how we know it's a wisdom cut above the rest, because why else he command us to just, be harmless, be meek, because the wisdom is really our weapon, man.
Right.
And the scriptures speak about that in Ephesians, about where this warfare really is. It's not carnal shit with men, man. We're battling demons, man. You run into altercations, people in the world vexing you. You might be out trying to have a good night, and niggas is just on some fuck shit. There's the carnal aspect. You might want to fuck somebody up.
Yeah.
But really, there's if you could see the spirit world, man, it's a whole legion of demons and angels battling each other back and forth, man, on our behalf.
Yeah, Another point I wanted to make, Og, is like, even in the fact that we know that offenses is gonna come and you know shit is gonna be pissed off, Jay, you just gotta learn how to let shit go too, man. Holding on to grudges.
Yeah.
You still pissed off over shit 2-3 days ago. Because this, I'm gonna use this example, man. Daniel in the lion's den. Nebuchadnezzar put Daniel in the lion's den to be eaten. But hey, guess what? At the end, Nebuchadnezzar also gave Daniel a high office in Babylon.
Yeah. Yeah. Con.
So when Daniel was let out, he could have said, "Fuck you, nigga. You just did X, Y, and Z to me. I ain't doing shit for you, nigga. Fuck you."
Yeah. Yeah.
But nah, he just held it down, man.
Yep.
Although he was offended, although he prayed to the Lord to deliver, and he did. Hey, man, he still took the benefits of what came, man.
Yep. Yep.
So I'm saying, so you know, that's another thing. You don't want to have too many things weighing on your mind, man. We know in the moment shit be pissing you off, but hey, man, let that shit go, man. Because the Lord could be like, as we said, He can use the same people that offended you to benefit you.
Yeah.
If you know how to work it.
That's the second example of that, man. Because you mentioned Joseph earlier.
Yeah.
The Lord made him second in command over all of Egypt, man.
Egypt. Yep.
Egypt was the biggest empire at that time, man. They ruled the entire Levant region. They was drip. And the Lord, He increased them, man. You know, because of that faith and discipline that he had, man. You know.
That's right. That's right.
But verse 4, whatsoever is Salakia. Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, verse 4. Whatsoever is brought up on thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. All right, and that's what we mentioned on earlier, man. We're really in a double prison. Number one, these bodies are chains of darkness. That's a prison number one. Knowing what we're going to be, knowing what we really are, you know. And then number two, the second prison is America, man. So not only are we imprisoned in these bodies, but we're imprisoned in America, and that's a low estate, man, you know. And even when we're in America, the Lord's going to challenge you with even lower estates, man. And every brother's going to be tested according to his measure and what he can handle. But every brother's going to experience the low estate, man. That's why we go through this wisdom, man. You know?
Right. And they say you got to take it cheerfully because you just can't see it as catching hell all the time, man. You really just learn the lesson. You just learn how to move. You just learn what you should and shouldn't do now. To increase your wisdom.
Yeah.
You know? You just up your game even more. Cause you know, Jake make the same mistakes over and over and over and over again and don't learn nothing. Man.
Right.
And wonder why shit ain't changing.
Lord, you call us out as stiff-necked people, man.
Yeah.
That's how you know. You know?
Yeah, we can get in that Matthew 13.
This is Matthew chapter 13. Starting at verse.
Actually, go to 18 first. Let's get to 18.
This is Matthew chapter 18, starting at verse 3, and it says, "And verily I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as little children, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven. Whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this little child, the same is greatest in the kingdom of heaven."
Humble yourself, man. You know. Now, obviously, we men, we hold ourselves to a certain level and certain pride and a certain confidence, but don't let your ego make situations worse, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta pop off on every bitch that fucking disses you, man. You don't have to make a point to every Edomite that said something slick. You don't have to, you know, make a nigga look stupid all the fucking time when they do some stupid shit. Because we already know what level these people is on, man.
Right.
We don't have to expose these fucking dumbass people for making dumbass decisions. That's what they there for.
Yeah, con. You people ain't really been right since 2020, 2021, man. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all walking around here on something, man.
Yeah.
You know, and so now it's like we got to be even more circumspect. Y'all people are unstable, bugged out, man.
Unstable, yeah.
Like a robot, you start glitching, man. You never know what the fuck's gonna happen, you know?
Right. Hey, and some motherfuckers just be looking for trouble, man.
Yeah.
Some people look for a reason to go off. Look for a reason to get violent, man. Hey, stay humble, man. Because at the end of the day, the Lord sees you taking a load, man.
Yeah.
He's like, man, damn. Because deep down, he really know who he is. Like, damn, like this is a God, lowercase G.
Yeah.
And he getting shit from a Edomite.
Right. The lowest of the low, like.
Yeah.
I gotta put things in perspective for you, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Keep going.
Keep going. This is verse 4. It says, "Whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this little child, the same is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. And whoso shall receive one such little one in my name, receiveth me." It says, verse 6, "Whoso shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and that he were drowned in the depth of the sea."
Who shall offend one of these little ones?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Imagine all the brothers out there that's getting pissed off by certain things, man.
Right.
See what I'm saying? It's better if you put a fucking big ass rock on your neck and jump in the ocean, bro.
Right.
Cause the Most High is about to fuck you up, man.
Yeah. In other words, that's a sealed judgment, man.
Yes.
When somebody did some fuck shit to you, the Lord might just set them up to do something small, but very irritating. And they like, "Yep, that's it.
Yep.
Now that's your judgment is sealed, man."
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna put this example out there, man. It was last year. It was last year, man. You know, it was kind of cold and shit. But you know, Jake was out mingling and shit, and hey, it was a fine ass Northern Kingdom woman. You know, out there in fucking hoe clothes, man. You know, hey, and the spirit moved on me. Not to say I'm on some Captain Saberho shit, but the spirit on me to basically take my hoodie off and give it to Shorty. You know, she was fine or whatever. You know, I'm like, "Damn, you look cold as hell." She's like, "Yeah, whatever." I give my hoodie. I'm like, "Yeah, just, you know, if I can get it back, whoop-de-woo." She's like, "Yeah, I got you, for sure, I got you. Just take my number, whoop-de-woo." Never heard from that bitch again, man.
Yeah.
Just little shit like that. That offended me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause not only did I want to get with Shorty, but I wanted that fucking hoodie back.
Double offense.
But hey, by her being a dumbass hoe she is, trying to ghost niggas, trying to, you know, take advantage of people being nice to her, she gonna get destroyed for that shit.
Right. Because deep down, she knew.
Right.
She knew that, you know, Jake won again. She takes advantage of that, man.
Right.
And they think these little things are benign, but y'all don't know who y'all fucking with, man.
You don't know who you. That's about to be the title of this lesson, man. You people don't know who you fucking with.
Yeah, con, brother.
You really don't. Like, you just think we average men.
Yeah.
No, man. You just diss your future ruler and judge.
Yep. Con. And everything is recorded, man.
It is.
It ain't gonna be no reasoning. "Oh yeah, I was gonna call. Oh, I forgot." Nah. Lord set you up. That was a trick bag. Your ass is in it now.
Yeah.
Judgment time.
Yeah. You have failed the test, bitch.
Everything's recorded.
You have failed the test. Go ahead. All right.
This is Matthew chapter 18, verse 7. It says, "Woe unto the world because of offenses, for it must needs be that offenses come. But woe to that man by whom the offense cometh."
Because it must needs be that the offenses come, man.
Yeah.
Think about this in the story of Job. I mean, not Job, but the story of Lot. The angels really didn't need to pull up to Sodom and Gomorrah to seal that judgment.
Right.
The Lord was justified off destroying Sodom and Gomorrah just off the shit they was doing, man.
Yeah.
But the fact that the Lord sent them angels down there as a testament against them, even the Lord was like, "Oh yeah, this place gotta go for sure." You just try to rape the angels, nigga? Oh yeah.
What?
I
don't know what kind of charge that is, man.
Yeah.
Like, what the? That's a man.
Yeah. Lord was like, "Hey, set that bitch on fire now."
Yeah.
And that's what it is with us, man. We are the angels the Lord sent down in this world to further solidify and make it 144% sure that this place is going to be destroyed, man.
Yeah. Kind, brother. You know, so that's, you know, in other words, man, look at it as we're on a mission, man. You know, and these bodies is like our loadout kit. You know, like on Call of Duty.
Yeah.
you pick you spawn into the game. You pick a loadout. Hey, the Lord put us in these bodies, man. You know, and we're on a mission, and that's what we got to stay locked in on, man. Okay. You know, and like the scripture said, you know, the offenses have to come. That's the first thing you got to remember. The Lord is setting all of this up. But it also says that woe to them that by the offenses come, meaning,
right,
I'm justified in that, man. So just suffer this now, you know.
Yeah.
You know, think of it like a running back, man. You might take like 3 hits, and that might hurt, but you got to keep running, man.
Yes.
To the end zone.
Yeah, that's your job to get hit.
Yeah, they're like, you ain't just gonna run 50 yards, man. And ain't nobody gonna, you know. This is how you have to look at it, man. This is a prize we're trying to get to, man. Mm-hmm. You know, and that's gonna come with resistance, you know.
Read that one more time.
This is Matthew chapter 18, verse 7. It says, woe unto the world because of offenses, for it must needs be that offenses come. But woe to that man by whom the offense cometh.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
And it says, wherefore, if thy hand or thy foot offend thee, cut them off and cast them from thee. It is better for thee to enter into the life halt or maimed, rather than having 2 hands or 2 feet and be cast into everlasting fire.
Yeah, that's good on that. You can go to the 13, but with everything being said so far, man, scriptures say, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, man. Mm-hmm. You say the Most High appointed no man to wrath.
Right.
You see, it's a pride in being a highly spiritual man, and understanding that although you may not instantly see the judgment you want executed on these people, it's going to come. Mm-hmm. And that takes faith, and that takes a lot of spiritual practice and restraint to believe in something like that, man. Yeah. That's how you know you up.
Right.
Because Yahawashi had to, he told them niggas, he said, bro, I have the power right now to call legions of angels and fuck y'all up right now.
Yeah.
I will blow. He said I could turn this place to fucking smithereens. Mm-hmm. But he wanted to do it the right way.
Yeah.
The big grand way, man. Mm-hmm. The way he's gonna come back. Mm-hmm. This the Lord we dealing with, man.
Yeah.
Lord, don't forget about that stinking ass bitch that dissed you. Yeah. Lord don't think about it, or he don't forget about that fucking tow truck driver, or that nigga on bullshit, man.
Yeah.
Or that fucking Edomite talking crazy.
Yeah.
He the one that created the motherfuckers to do that.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, the Lord remember our past life, man. Everything that happened on the plantations to us, man. Yeah. All the little shit that didn't get recorded, even all of that's recorded, man. Mm-hmm. You got to think this is a buildup of anger.
Yeah.
And the Lord is playing this strategically through chosen men. You know, Lord willing, we're of that number. You know, that we have to see the wickedness of this place, and we have to be conscious of the suffering, man. It's like it's you're not in punishment if you're oblivious to everything, you know. And that's why the Lord blinded a lot of the 2/3, because they're really not getting the punishment here in Babylon that they're supposed to get. You know, it's like your mother sends you to your room for punishment with no TV, and you find out a way to get the TV on anyway, man. You're supposed to be on punishment, man.
Sneaking that shit, I remember that.
You know,
I used to sneak that shit on.
And that's why the scripture said that in Sirach, man. You go the straight path, it's gonna suck, it's grueling.
Right, yeah.
But you're on point. You're supposed to see the wickedness of this place. Jake don't see the wickedness. Therefore, he's in mirth and folly and bullshit, man.
Yeah.
And that's not a place you want to be.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Suffering is where you want to be, man.
Yeah. That's why that we get in that scripture a lot where it say if we were of the world would love his own. Mm-hmm. Hey, but we chose the straight gate.
Yeah.
We chose the path of difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? We was born for this, man.
Yeah.
We was born to get offended. We was born to outlast this shit. You gotta have fucking leather skin in this truth, man.
Yep. If
you don't, you're gonna destroy yourself. You gonna as we say in the lesson, you're gonna take this shit personal.
Yeah.
And say, why does everybody hate me, Lord? Well, nigga, you didn't read John 15.
Mm-hmm.
You idiot.
Missed that part in the
right.
In the standard operating procedure guide.
Right. You got that fucking everybody hates me spirit. Well, how you think Yahawashi felt, man? He the one that created niggas, and niggas called him a devil.
Yeah. God.
Go ahead, man.
This is Matthew chapter 13, verse 41. It says, the Son of Man shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather out of his kingdom all things that offend. Man, and them which do iniquity, man. Man, do you know what that means, brother? Like everywhere these niggas went, even people you forgot about that vexed you, man.
Yeah.
Even there's people that vex you and you just completely forgot about them at a store, gas station, wherever. Bro, the Lord say, I am gonna send my angels to go out, seek out every one of them motherfuckers, man.
Yes. Yes.
And we know that the Lord is with it because the scriptures say it's a righteous thing to recompense them that trouble you, man. So we know the Lord is about it, man. He said he's sending the angels out to go get our lick back. Every lick.
Yep.
This is the reckoning. This is the balance sheet is getting balanced. The ledger's getting balanced. The totality when the Lord comes back, man. This life, what you did in slavery, all of that shit's about to be rectified.
Right.
You know?
Right.
and the Lord is not playing, bro. The Lord is petty as hell to the detail, man.
Oh yeah.
Just know, bro, everything that ever offended us by these people, bro.
Yeah.
You was doing the right thing for the Lord. He's about to get our lick back, man.
Yeah, kind. And you know, certain things that we may not even consider offense, the Lord may consider an offense.
Yeah. Might be,
you know?
He might have mumbled something under his breath. You didn't hear it, but the angel heard it.
Yeah. He's like, oh yeah. Yeah, you talking that shit.
Yeah. We really a giant means of entrapment, man.
Yeah.
We just go around entrapping.
It's a snare.
Yeah, we're big snares walking around for these people.
It
man.
is. Yep.
Every dirty look.
Right. Right.
You know?
Either because well, you know, it's just going what you're saying, man. Go ahead. Just read it.
Yeah, kind of, brother. It's I'll read it, verse 41 again. It says, the Son of Man shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather them.
I meant to quote that precept, all that bless thee shall be blessed, and all that curse thee shall be cursed. Man.
Yeah, con.
That's in the
Genesis
15. I think it's in Numbers too.
Yeah. He promised that to Abraham's seed, man.
Yep.
And we know the lineage, where did that seed inheritance go down to?
Yep.
Ultimately to the Israelites, man. You know?
Read that part again. Huh?
It says, Matthew 13:41, Son of Man shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather out of his kingdom all things that offend, and them which do iniquity. And it says, verse 42, and shall cast them into a furnace of fire. There shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth.
He's making a list, checking it twice, gonna find out who's naughty or nice.
Yeah. You know, part of that wailing is gonna be all the remembrance of the offenses that they had to the men of the Lord.
Yeah. Yeah, and they gonna be wondering why, but you know, we always say this, the Lord gonna be putting it in these people's minds. Lord gonna put our faces in these people's minds.
Yeah.
Like, remember this dude? And that's why when you read in that Daniel 12, it says some shall wake to everlasting life and some shall be awoken to shame and everlasting contempt, man.
Yeah.
A lot of you Israelite women, and specifically, you gonna feel very bad for fucking up on this side, man.
Right.
We gonna take you back, but as brother say, you gonna
be humble.
Yeah, man. you gonna be on a ride timeout.
Right.
100 years no ride, cause of that dumb shit you did.
That's right. Verse 42, it says, and shall cast them into a furnace of fire. There shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth. Then shall the righteous shine forth as the sun in the kingdom of their Father.
Oof.
Who have ears to hear, let him hear, man.
Yeah.
It's like there's the dude I used to watch on YouTube called King Bader. He would make like these skits, and he would be playing music behind him. He would one of the skits was he saw his ex-baby mama driving down the street in a new whip talking shit, and he was on the side of the road with his new bitch all beat up, and like, you know what I'm saying, like his car broke down and shit. Yeah. And then right before she drove by, he like hit the switch and activated, and it just switched his whole vehicle changed to like a brand new Escalade, just like that. Boom. Yeah. And shorty was bad. That's what the Lord is getting ready to do for us and our enemies, man. Right. We about to go from like literally like 1 second we're gonna be looking like commoners, poor people, meat, to just gods, man. Yeah. Instantly, man. Right. And then the whole world is gonna see it. They're gonna witness it.
Kind. Hey, I remember you said this last night. Man, we really in just one big episode of Undercover Boss, man.
Yeah. Kind. Yeah. That's really what it is.
Yeah, you know that show Undercover Boss, where, you know, the CEO of a company, he puts on this disguise and does all the low dirty work. And here's how the company's going, and then sometimes they even hear the people who work for him talk shit on the owner.
Yeah.
And then guess what? At the end, man, they reveal he's the boss. You've been talking shit on me, and some people be embarrassed.
Right.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Forgive me. I'm like, nigga.
But you know, on the TV show, he got to act like this shit sweet. Nah,
yeah, it's
we ain't
okay.
doing that in the kingdom.
Yeah, they still bless him, whatever. No, this is the real version, man. Where you gonna die.
Right. Exactly.
We ain't giving you a vacation for you and your family, nigga.
Nope.
You gonna die for that dumbass shit you did.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he's gonna work the plantations too, man.
What time is that?
101. Yeah. Okay.
Any last thing?
Nah, brother.
Yeah. But with that, you know, Lord willing, this is edifying. We're gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Yahawashi, BAHASHAM, CAPTORS. Double honors to the apostles, double honors to the elders of Greatmillstone. Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Yahawashi, bracket thumbs to the hopeful elect. Shalom, shalom. Brothers, keep going, man. Don't take none of this shit personal, and know you doing these things with a purpose, man.
That's right, brother.
That's shalom.
Shalom.